Hello, it's Pat here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Sophia Burst, or my blog site, www.sophiaburst.com. Today I'm actually visiting the ancient city of Velika Ternova. It's in the north of Bulgaria. Absolutely stunning place and steeped in history. It's absolutely amazing and scorching here as well today. So it's amazing. It's always like, I think I kind of know my history, but I'm always amazed that there's so many places that we don't even know about, you know. So I'm going to visit Tsarevets castle. It was founded during the second Bulgarian king after they got rid of the Byzantines and before they got overtaken by the Ottoman Empire. So I don't know, they had about 150 years where they got to rule themselves. So I'm actually sitting down here, scorching hot today. It's about 35, I'd say, something like that, but there's a nice breeze as well because we're up in a hill. So I'm just about to go into the castle. So as I said, I think it's probably one of the most amazing castles I've ever seen. I'll just give you a look at it there to see it from this side here. So I'm just at the entrance. So I'm about to go in. Kind of looks a bit like the Great Wall of China, even though I haven't been there. So it's absolutely, the town itself is totally different to Sofia, the capital, but in a good way. I actually like Sofia, but the town itself is, like I said, it's an ancient town and it's so beautiful, you know. I suppose one thing about Sofia, you got all the communist buildings there and they're not great, you know. I find them interesting, but they're not great architectural wise, but history wise I think they're good. But here it's completely different. You can actually see and smell the history here, you know. I'm just going to pop in there now. So here is the main entrance, and if you can see there, I'd say if you attack this castle you'd have a bit of a job trying to get in, because like obviously this was the main city, you know. So I'd say you'd have some job trying to get in there, you know. So you see there on the right, you've got the wall around the city on that side. Down the very end there's like turrets. And then over here to the left, it's the same thing, you know. As you can see, like there's massive history here, you know. So the Bulgarians have had a very interesting history, I suppose, because it's been the gateway to the east and the west. So unfortunately they've been occupied by the Greeks, Romans, Russians, Ottoman Empire, a bit by the Germans I suppose, but they were on the same side allegedly. So they're a bit like my own country, Ireland. We're still kind of finding our feet after other people trying to run our business. So we're going up here. I'm like, I've never actually even heard of this place before. It's about 3 hours on the bus from Sofia. Wasn't a bad ride. Once I got the person that was sitting on my seat to actually get off it. So you see here's another entrance, and you can see a church up there. So it's absolutely scorching here today. So this here would actually give you an idea of the scale of the whole complex. So there was kind of one way in, the way we came in, and then there to the left there's a bridge, and it's surrounded by a water. So don't worry, I said it's going to take me about an hour at least to get around this place, but it's just a short video, just to give you an idea. And there's some like middle age artillery for firing spears. I must actually check, I said there must be some very interesting battles trying to overtake this place, you know. But as I said, they got rid of the Byzantines, and they had less than 200 years themselves with the second Bulgarian king, before the Ottoman Empire then muscled in, you know. So actually the hotel I'm in there today, oh look, you get a great view of the river there. Absolutely stunning place. Have to say I'm totally taken back by it, you know. And like Bulgaria is, anyone that wants to go on holidays, I'm like definitely consider it, like, 'cause there's so much history. And there was a guy at the hotel that I checked in today was telling me about the history pre the Greeks and all that, you know. Some of the, they're still actually finding some of the oldest artifacts in the world here, you know. So if you look back that way, that's back towards the town. That's me again, starting to like sweat with the heat, but hey, it's worth it. So I want to do a couple of things today, but I might have to leave one or two things till tomorrow because I said it's pretty hot here, you know. So that would be the walls. I suppose during times of war or battle, they would have been manned, you know. And as you can see from the previous shot, there's quite a drop down there, you know, so wouldn't be that easy to get in here, you know. You see all the lights there. I actually must try and get up here tonight. I said it'd be something special to see it in the at night time, you know. But as I said, like Bulgaria has so much to offer, you know, and it's so cheap, unbelievably cheap. If you're coming from like a Western European country, you know, like everything is for nothing, you know. The bus up here today cost me €15 return. So that's for a journey of about 400 kilometers each return. So as I said, everything is very cheap, and to get into the castle here was just 6 lei. So 6 lei is actually just €3, you know. And like if you were in any country in Western Europe, you'd be paying 15 or 20 euro to get into a place like this, you know. It's good exercise anyway, that's for sure.